I shall close out this video like the cable stations used to close out their channels at 4 AM before they went off air by playing some end of the world tunes with some pretty background apocalyptic stuff for visuals. I must recede into my safe nuclear bunker now. Ciao Bella. Okay people, welcome to the end of the civilized world. The coronavirus pandemic is now officially a worldwide crisis. Infection reports have placed the world at 85% of the globe having been reached within regions of infected individuals. Nowhere except Antarctica is safe from infection. The death toll is at approximately 50,000 people dead and 450,000 people reported worldwide to be infected. The rate of infection and deaths increasing at a rate 150% a day. In case my math is wrong, that's double the cases of both deaths and infections every 24 hours. The Black Plague did not even advance this quickly. It has covered the entire world within a month and a half, and mankind now faces the possibility of extinction. I believe there was a demonic bet going on what would cause the extinction of mankind, and the main bid was that man would die by their own hand and wipe themselves out by war. Well, that bid just might be off the table here. So what does all these mean to the regular citizen? Let me break it down like this. I live in San Francisco. Just this evening I witnessed the police called for an armed assailant who had broken into a residential building with multiple restraining orders and an assault record longer than John Holmes' dick. They refused to breach the shower door where he was hiding at because of not only fear of him being contagious but also because their superiors have ordered them not to engage in physical confrontations with individuals. As they are leaving, the security of the building comes downstairs to find a gangbanger sitting at his desk with his feet propped up. When security asks him what he's doing, he replies he is waiting for the police. As they come down the stairs, they ask him what the fuck he wants, and they go outside where he confesses to them that he is a parole violator and asks to be taken to jail. The police shrug and, I kid you not, tell him which direction the jail is in. He then claims he is quitting the gang he is in and is scared for his life and ask them again to take him to jail. They respond by asking him if he's looking for a taxi driver to give him a free ride. They get in their cars and drive away. This is the edge of anarchy, people. That criminal was merely testing the law to see how far he could actually go and get away with. And with that display by the law enforcement, it is obvious the law and safety of those we care about are now in our hands. I say this not as an isolated incident, for there are many others with the similar response all over the city, which is why that criminal was testing what he too had heard. With the national state of emergency declared, I give it a matter of a week at most for the social structure of society to dissolve and criminal anarchy to set in. People will no longer be satisfied with paying the high prices for the quickly dwindling resources and supplies necessary for daily life and begin taking what they want. Without law enforcement to hold them accountable for their crimes or to stand in their way, scavenger groups of criminal will begin raiding residences and businesses regardless of whether there is anyone there, and assaults, violence and murder will become a regular daily occurrence to both survive, for those who have families to care for, and for those who must do what they must in order to keep themselves and their homes and families safe. Welcome to the dawn of the apocalypse. Survival now depends on what you're willing to do to survive. Soon the value of money will fall apart, with the stock market crashing as investors pool together what money they have to survive the rising spread of the virus. China has lost control and the means to support the world's demand as the lead supplier of consumer needs. Which means supplies and materials needed to make supplies will soon run out without merchants stocked with the resources to meet the world's trade supply demands. Yes, we most definitely are on the brink of annihilation. And as history and experience has shown us before, it is never one scenario that brings about the extinction of a species, but an ensemble of multiple points of chaos from all directions that signals the end of a species. Not knowing if there will be any further videos from here on, this is Lucifer signing off as I watch the last of our social structure, that is the great city of New Babylon, burn to the ground, not in a whimper or cry for help, but instead a sniffle and cough.